Shout out this nasty nigga Asmongold. He's the grossest nigga I've ever done a video on like a topic of talking about this nigga. If you, bro, just look it up, bro. It's in the background in the doobly blue. He's disgusting, bro. Human troll. If Oscar the Grouch had a spirit animal, it would be this nigga, bro. Like, bro, but he's getting better. But bro, he getting better, bro. Not too much on him.
They really wanted.
If we can make a little reaction and put this on the live channel, bro. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ty the Saint. It's the live channel, bro. This is a reaction. I will leave a link to the original video. Let's get into this. Let's see what these anime girls are about. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's me, your boy Ty the Saint. Let's get into this, bro. Peace, love, picture this. Don't forget to show us some love. Let's go.
And they seem to be a very scummy company trying to exploit their talent and potentially even snub. Okay, we gotta talk about the Vshojo situation.
Okay.
Basically, if you didn't know, VTuber Ironmouse released this video where she explains why she left Vshojo. Now, Vshojo is a talent agency that manages a bunch of VTubers.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's probably hella hentai of these. You know, I've recently become a hentai enthusiast. Don't ask me how. Just let y'all, I just want niggas to know my awakening was Lola Bunny when I was younger. And it finished with Judy Hopps. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all.
And they seem to be a very scummy company trying to exploit their talent and potentially even snub charity. Now, this has led to an insane chain reaction with everybody leaving Vshojo.
Damn, they losing these niggas like, what the fuck?
Oh, people are even coming out with insane...
Is this like AMP an organization?
...stories of exploitation and general creepy shit like Vshojo staff doxing identities. Ooh. We even got CEOs being confronted on stream. So we're gonna go over the situation, look at everybody's reaction.
I make videos like this, but they're not as like formulated, bro. A nigga like me, I be laying in bed and with the mic in my head and talking. Mic in my hand, just talking and speaking my nature and things of that nature. Ty the Saint on the YouTube channel if y'all niggas want to watch.
From Asmongold to Legal Mindset to Charlie to Ludwig, basically everybody's talking about this. Subscribe
that nigga Asmongold's so dirty, bro.
Of YouTube.
Let's up those numbers!
Oh yeah, I made a video about this. They were enabling that nigga to get drunk and him being a raging alcoholic. Shout out to bro.
Now, quick context for any people who are not caught up. Ironmouse is this super popular streamer. Okay. She actually broke the all-time...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I started following her because like I like anime, but like the VTuber shit I never really got. But like she seems cool, you know. After I saw on the Casanat stream. Of course, this nigga is focusing that, but like she seems like a very sweet young lady, and she has like a life-changing disease that she can't, not a disease, like an illness that she can't get up out her room. So she started streaming. Her story is very beautiful, bruh.
Sub record at one point. She has this disease called CVID. Basically, your immune system sucks and you get sick really easily and life is pretty tough. Now, it turns out she's very passionate about helping people who suffer with it. She works with this charity called the IDF, the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Damn.
And apparently this company, Vshojo, manages the finances of a bunch of VTubers, including her. So Vshojo basically completely fucked her over and the charity as well. Here's a
how much money they take from her?
Clip of her explaining what happened.
I am leaving Vshojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by Vshojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid.
Is there a number?
And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from...
What the fuck? That's $500,000. Like, 500 bands? Half a what? A charity to help, like, people. Nah, that's sick. This company's sick, bro. And this is the disease that she got. And guys, I did some, not research, but I've heard about it. She can't even leave her room sometimes. Because it's like, I think her thing is immune deficiency disease. I'm looking it up on my phone right now. It's when you're like, your body doesn't fight off immunity, right? It's like, let's just say you get sick, you can die from getting sick, my nigga. And it says her problem is like, I'm looking at this article about her. I just skimmed it real quick. It just says her shit doesn't, it's just like some shit attack your body that's different from this. It just doesn't help you with hers. Like, let's just say you get sick. That sick is like the Black Plague. You can die, my nigga. Like, I've never got chickenpox. I don't know. That's crazy. $500,000 stealing from these niggas is crazy, bro.
Vshojo. I know that
This is a company. You put your trust, and like, bro, and it's kind of crazy. She put her trust in this company, and these niggas just. And the thing is, she's doing good for net positive for the world. She's not even raising money for herself. You know how many nigga? I ain't gonna lie. If I'm sick and I get popping, fuck the niggas with the same shit I got. But no. On a serious note, shout out to her, bro. Shout out to her doing the right thing, bro.
this is a lot,
God gonna bless her, bro. You know,
and
little
it's
angel with devil horns.
very important for me to be honest with all of you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold. So one day I will be able to tell you the full story.
Right, so absolutely insane. This company has apparently not paid out $500,000 to charity.
Yeah, that's
absolutely
crazy.
Disgusting shit. On top of that, they have not paid out the talent themselves and are, in general, just extremely exploitative and cringe. And these agencies are basically the modern day MCNs. And they essentially...
Nah, they got these niggas in that 360 deal. They got all these anime girls in a 360. In a 360, niggas like, oh, of course the nigga bringing a rap because he's black. Nigga, suck my dick. That's the only way. They got Suge Knight. They shugging these niggas. All these little anime women, they Suge Knighting them. Holy fuck. Is that blood on her claws? What the fuck?
Exploit naive talent who don't really know any better, and they end up getting stuck in these horrible contracts. Now, I can sort of relate to Ironmouse. I also had an autoimmune disease, Crohn's. And yeah, it's pretty tough to deal with. Autoimmune diseases in general just suck. They take like...
And the thing is, what I was looking up, there's not much research about these autoimmune disease. Because it just, like, you can go to your doctor, and your doctor... Since it's like a rare, not rare, but it doesn't typically happen. And when people trying to explain it to niggas, right? It's like, they're like, it's kind of rough. Nobody took the time to learn. And the niggas that took the time to learn is still kind of iffy, bro. That's what I'm looking. That's how because I looked it up on my phone just now. And I just skimmed it.
Years to diagnose. The entire time the world thinks you're crazy. Your own doctors think you're crazy because they can't figure it out. Meanwhile, you're fucking dying with like level 99 pain. Now, thankfully, mine's under control now after like 2 of the worst years of my life.
Damn.
But yeah, I can definitely feel for her. People responded to Mousy. We got C-Dog VA who frequently...
I know C-Dog. I love anime. I love the anime podcast. I used to watch it when I was younger. The him and the anime man.
Help me raise his money for charity and the IDF as well. We got your back. Right behind you, Mouse. Jacksepticeye, so sorry about all of this. Lots of love. I'm so sorry for the people who trusted to let you down so badly. It's genuinely disgraceful, and Vshojo really have to do an awful lot to answer for. This isn't a situation you should have to go through. You've got our full support. So let's just start with Ironmouse's story and Asmongold's reaction as well.
I became a VTuber because
I ain't gonna lie. Time out. This nigga, I make videos like this, bro. And I'll write a script that will only be like 30 seconds or like a minute or a minute 30. Him showing these clips in between all this is saving his life. Shout out to bro. Shout out this nasty nigga Asmongold. He's the grossest nigga I've ever done a video on like a topic of talking about. This nigga, if you, bro, just look it up, bro. It's in the background in the doobly blue. He's disgusting, bro. Human troll. If Oscar the Grouch had a spirit animal, it would be this nigga, bro. Like, bro, but he's getting better. But he getting better, bro. Not too much on him.
I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID.
And see, that's the reason why she cares a lot about it, is because this is a charity that benefits her, and she's raising money to help cure people that have her problem.
I basically
This isn't like some abstraction.
a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot, and it caused
Could
me
you
to
imagine not going out to hang out with your homies if the homies call you? It's one thing about being a broke homie, but like, she can't get up. Like, god damn, COVID could have really whacked her. COVID killed my nana. Like, bro, oh my god, bro, I couldn't imagine. Thank you, God. God is good, bro. God bless this young lady, bro. Bro, she doing what she got to do, bro. Oh my goodness. Cause nigga like me, if I get this much money, she's the most, bro. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much, but like, bro, shout out to her, bro. Oh my god, bro.
For long periods of my life.
Yep.
So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online. Because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room.
Oh,
I never
fuck.
really expected to grow an audience or anything. It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life. In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss.
I can relate.
No strict rules. I had no hours.
You got a nigga.
It was all up to me, and due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything,
Damn.
Yeah.
I just felt like
Chronic gave a
there
huge
was
boost,
no
yeah, it
way
did.
that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I hate shit like that because, bro, I'm not even gonna make this about me because, nigga, everybody got doubts in their head, right? Everybody got, like, something about themselves that they're insecure and things of that nature, but, like, and, like, in certain things about myself, I really be like, I got, like, a fear of intimacy, and I can only imagine, like, but I get in my own head. I can only imagine how this girl feel. Or this woman. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect her. End of the day, everybody gonna live their life, bro. And she probably feel forgotten sometimes when people be doing they shit because they be having fun, bro. That's fucked up. Shit not... I thank God every day I wake up and I can walk and do what I do, bro. Shout out to her, bro. And she's doing what she do. And she's, like, helping people. Like that nigga Mr. Beast helping people with the wells, bro. I'm proud of that.
I was
I'm proud of that. I'm proud of them, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro.
struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people.
That's
because
another reason why VTubers are being more popular, is because people just want to stay anonymous. They don't want to have like weirdos getting involved and trying to
that's
interfere and get into their real life.
Right, so basically she was chronically ill, considered herself unhireable, and this was like her one outlet, right? It is a pretty touching story. She made a career and impacted so many lives despite her, very deplorable situation.
That shit hurt a nigga. Really that shit hurt a nigga heart, bro.
Yeah, let me just fuck this person over. Now,
My heart feel good, bro. Like,
people ask, why get into shady contracts in the first
that shit like hope straight to the veins, my nigga.
place. Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, they don't know any better, of course. They just want to get their name out there as like a, starting creator. You're basically willing to accept anything. You don't really expect to become successful at all. Reason two is like,
And if you back by a machine, and if some people just need the platform to put themselves out there, basically, too. And that's a lot of people with a lot of personalities. Like a lot of niggas in the NBA. A lot of niggas can hoop. It's just the politics, my nigga. So
they want to maintain their anonymity. This is obviously a big thing with female streamers. They usually have these sort of psycho fans, psycho simps. So the company managing it provides another layer of security there because, they handle basically everything there.
Oh yeah, like the finances and taxes, because she can file shit under her real name and niggas can find out who she is, bro, because niggas are weird, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I would, like, bro, I was, like, I'm not want to know what these girls look like, too, but, like, bro, now, girl, you do you, boo-boo.
I don't need to know nothing about your names on a lot of things because the company will, take charge of that. Well, it was supposed to be more sort of anonymous, but we'll find out later that they've apparently been doxing people behind the scenes as well. Now, this next part, he talks about the gaslighting Vshojo did to her.
I would always be told how important I was for the company.
Well, she is. She was the face of Vshojo by far.
I was told
she the
that
number
I
one
was
streamer on
needed
Twitch.
in order for the company to succeed.
So Kyle
Although
Black ass
that was
sit his
very
black ass
positive
down.
to hear, it put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt-tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody.
And this is like it's already like, bro, it's like the manipulate, bro. I know, bro. Shout out to whoever in Ironmouse corner, cause I'm not saying she weak-willed, but like, bro, is she like she said, she didn't feel needed in the beginning, and these are the people who's like, we need you. They're probably begging you, probably stroking her ego. I don't know who was in her corner, but like, don't sign that shit, nigga. Shout out to whoever, her family, her partner, or whoever, her management was like, bro, don't listen to them niggas, cause a nigga like me, I've been having my ego stroked my entire life, so I'm like, nigga, fuck y'all. Shit. I did what I I gave y'all everything I wanted, bro. Everything you needed from me, bro. Fuck, bro. I'm trying to do shit for me. Shout out to her corner, bro.
I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life.
It's just emotional manipulation. That's all it is. It's plain and simple, like flat out. It's really not complex at all. Straight up emotional manipulation. Oh, well, we can't do this. Or, you know, it's like, if you leave, we're going to shoot the dog. Like, okay, well.
Oh, fuck. No, that's not funny. I hate this dirty ass nigga, bro. I hate how dirty he is, bro.
What the fuck, right?
Yeah, keep in mind that Ironmouse was the biggest VTuber. She was essentially the
Puerto
company's
Rican?
name and reputation, along with, you know, maybe a few other people. So they were guilt-tripping her into staying while simultaneously doing all the scummy shit behind the scenes. And it always sucks.
Yo, people are so evil, bro. What? You know this girl been through a lot. A woman, I'm sorry. You know this woman been through a lot, bro. And niggas gonna guilt trip her and not even allocate the funds where, like, a thing that shit really means a lot to her, right? Shit that really mean a lot to her, right? This is a disease that she has, bro. And niggas really in the background rubbing their hands together said we gonna allocate funds over there, bro. Fuck how she feel, bro. That's crazy.
To see that it's always like the sweetest people, you know, the nicest people who have, you know, good hearts. They're the ones getting exploited the most. Then he talks about the contracts these companies sort of put in
That's why I be telling niggas be evil.
place, right?
Like
and
me.
how this doesn't really make sense for something to be take a year to pay out, right?
Explain. So net means like that you're gonna pay that money in like net 30, you're gonna get paid in 30 days. Net 90, you're gonna get paid in 90 days, right? And so like a 6-month period, that's ridiculous. But I could still chalk that up to just very bad business practices and not malice. Beyond 6 months, now we're having a problem. I've never heard of a 360. Yeah.
Oh, I said they got these girls in 360 deals. They got them in 360 deals, nigga. They strong arming these little women. Talk about Suge Knight. Hey, do it or else. You got it, big bro.
Well, now they're getting the red ring of death.
This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me. But unfortunately,
I think we need to figure out where the money went. Like
They probably. Here's what I'm thinking. Either they're holding the money. I'm assuming, hypothetically. I don't know. Are they just stealing money and give it? Is the CEO just stealing the money? That's the only thing I can think of. Or they're spending too much money. They're spending so much money that they can't make money back. That's another thing. Those are my two options in my head. That's the only thing off the dome.
That's what really matters, right? Because like that's $500,000. That's a lot of money,
bro.
guys. Where'd it go? Is it donated? Why isn't it donated? What happened? Like that's the big issue. She's gonna be fine. They're gonna give the money back. They're gonna have to give the money back, or it's fraud. They're gonna have to donate it.
Or niggas can file for. No, bankruptcy is no, right? No, that's when the company's going down, right? I don't think the company's bad. I mean, going down. They just got to give her money back.
It'll happen for sure. Until they post like a financial fucking proof and the Immune Deficiency Foundation comes out and says, yes, we received this money. Bro, people can never let them forget this. This is $500,000.
$500,000, bro.
Think about how much money that is. That's insane.
That's life changing. That's niggas' mortgages.
Donate, or they're just straight up going to jail. I mean, this is not only charity fraud, but also several other violations, which we'll be going over in Legal Mindsets coverage. But yeah, they don't really have an option here. This isn't just like drama. This is straight.
I like all the pinks. I didn't think I like the pink and purple together. You know, contrasting of colors, but you know, I'm liking it. Devil horns is throwing me off, but you know, sometimes you gotta let a demon to bite you to. No, that's not the joke. No, you know what? I had a Kanye joke, but I fucked it up. Never mind.
Straight up just robbing a charity and a bunch of other people, and it might even get government agencies involved because
Nah, yeah, this the shit when the feds get involved, bro. This is when the like Gilbert Arenas. You see that shit about Gil, bro? Feds found out that nigga was gambling without them taxing. They said, bring your little black ass over here, bro. They're gonna go right over to Vshojo. That sounds Japanese. They're gonna go straight to Japan. The America gonna be like, which one of you? You know what? I'm not gonna say that, bro.
this is an American thing, obviously. And yeah, when it comes to charity, it's not just these individuals that are involved. You know, the FTC might have a word for these people as well. Now, just some insights into the whole contracts and payments thing. Basically, even for like things like sponsorships, you know, the usual payback you get is net 30 or net 60, right? So basically 30 or 60 days after your upload goes live, they will see, you know, the views and the sales generated. And, you know, they do their accounting on a certain day, so that's basically when they pay you.
Okay.
Now, in some fringe cases, it takes longer, you know, 3 months or something. 6 months is, you know, absolute insanity.
Okay.
At that point, you should not be taking any deals like that, but, you know, some people have some reasons for it. A year is just fucking crazy. That obviously shows something is wrong. There's absolutely no reason a company cannot pay you for an entire year.
Nah, niggas you don't get your cheese for a year, bro. I'd riot.
You're there, and you're likely doing some sort of shady business behind the scenes. Then he talks about how many people are actually leaving Vshojo now.
And everybody has quit. Oh my fucking god. So literally.
Oh, so aren't they like isn't like an organization like AMP, right? So if they got no people that's what the people in the organization make the organization. That's what makes like that's what people apply the brand. It's like OTK, shout out Bruce. Like the niggas in the organization make the organization. What happens when nobody's in the organization? How do they make money?
Literally every single
Merch?
person. Oh my god. They're all leaving. TBA, yeah, I guess they're probably waiting. They're going to stream to talk about it. Yeah, rip all the talents. Yeah, there we go.
Now, I'm not too big into the VTubing scene here, so I don't recognize most of these names. I recognize like a few, maybe. Obviously,
I know Ironmouse. I know Melody. I think I know Cora because Arcanum. If y'all don't know who Arcanum was, they did like I used to watch when I was like 15, 16, 17, 8. Like I'm 22 now. I used to watch Arcanum heavy. Right, he's one of the first people that got me into D&D, right? Not playing, but like watching it. And Jesse Cox got me into it all the way. And Arcanum was doing this thing with all the VTubers. I only watched it for a couple seconds, but I remember Melody being into it. But, you know, then I clicked off because, you know, the function, I don't know, the vibes. You know, maybe I get back into it later, but Arcanum goated DM. I hope he's doing better. I think he got like canceled because he was like cheating on his wife and things of that nature. Not only he was cheating on his wife, he had like a whole thing with like he was trying to fuck with girls, and if the girls wasn't fucking with him, he would boot them out. So yikes. But I hope he's doing better, and the ladies are good. You know, shout out to them. I'm still subscribed to his YouTube channel.
Ironmouse here, Melody, Kason. I've heard some of these names. I don't exactly know who they are.
FaZe?
I don't actively watch. But yeah, it's only getting worse and worse. As I'm recording as well, more and more people are coming out with videos or statements on Twitter. And essentially, Ironmouse was the first domino here. More and more people are essentially just getting sick of dealing with this exploitative shit. And once the biggest person's gone, everybody sort of gets the confidence to leave. Also, you know, Vshojo's reputation has been turned to shit because of this whole...
Not only that, my nigga, like, bro, if I found out y'all niggas stole $500,000 from a fucking charity, what the fuck? Like that don't mean I ain't getting paid. You feel me? If we want to talk about individualism, I'm not talking about like that looks sound crazy, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't giving charity $500,000, bro. Come on, bro.
Charity thing, so it's kind of open season for everyone.
This just sound like bad business, my nigga. You feel me? Like
to leave now. Now the surprising part out of
look at it. These are the type of niggas that be calling me a hard R in some of my YouTube videos about the racist. Like my Hulk Hogan video. I'm sorry, like, bro, there's a nigga that called me a black victim because I said, I don't care Hulk Hogan died, and I was just trolling him, you know?
Of all of this is the fact that Everybody
I'm sorry. I don't know why that random guy got a stray. He's probably sweet. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a yapper.
leaving
I just
sort of
talk.
instantly. I would have thought that these contracts had some sort of restricting clause, you know, like you need to give 2 months notice before you do anything. You need to not talk bad about Vshojo for, you know, this amount of time or whatever. I highly doubt that every one of them is like violating their contract or something. They probably just luckily are able to get out quite quickly here. Then he talks about how these companies prey on women.
That I have seen a tremendous amount of business manipulation that is leveraged in and against women in different
Yeah, aren't these all women? That's what I'm saying.
in different places. I've seen more emotional manipulation, more blatant lies, and basically people taking advantage of, you know, I guess women's on average less confrontational side.
And young women too. They all sound pretty young. Like around like 19, 20, 21, 22.
And using that to that person's disadvantage. I've seen this happen multiple times. I think women are the victims of this in almost every single circumstance. It happens obviously to men as well, but I think that they get away with it more often with women because women, it's seen as being more socially permissive and more socially expected for women to be agreeable. I think that's what happens.
That's a valid argument. Usually Asmongold be pissing me off with his takes, but this is a valid argument.
What a disgusting misogynist. Imagine caring about women, bro. That's crazy. No,
Yeah.
but honestly, a lot of these girls legit are just super trusting and not
only super trusting, my nigga. They want to be unknown. They want to be like ambiguous. Anonymity. They want the anonymity, and instead of going through like going through a company, they can maintain their anonymity, like they said in the beginning. They don't have to really run the risk of filing shit for themselves, right? And that paper trail could be tracked to them because a lot of shit is public domain when it comes to things, right? In this world, but like. If you go through a company, they do all the semantics because this is why they signed to this, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Because they signed so I think that's what Vshojo is for, so they can handle all this shit for them, and in turn they get the promotion and they get to use them on promotional shit too. Like I'm talking about the girls. Like, are we serious?
expecting to be screwed over. Obviously, this happens to guys too as well, but guys seem to be, you know, very confrontational, and they'll make a big hoopla about it.
Oh, yeah, niggas are confrontational. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna stop pausing the video, but I'm a quick little story tangent. Bro, my auntie work at a daycare, and I be working for free because she just need random niggas. Bro, I'm telling you, little boys will fight for no reason, bro. I literally watched these two little boys. They were just talking. I blinked 2 seconds. One little nigga was on top of the other nigga trying to rip his hair out. I said, oh my God, stop it.
Right? So some of these companies actually know this, and they take advantage of women for being, you know, too nice for their own good. And they try to entice them with these sort of false promises, lock them into predatory contracts, which is why, you know, everybody should be having a lawyer. Obviously, as a new creator, you know, trying to rise up the ranks or whatever, you're not going to be able to afford one, nor...
No, or just have someone that's like going to advocate for you, bro. Even though you should be advocating for yourself. But listen, if you know you're a person that's like not manipulative, like just you're not a confrontational person, you need a nigga in your corner to be like, hey, fuck that nigga, let's read this. Oh, we gonna do that later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Are you going to have the foresight to get a lawyer for these situations? But you don't really need like a full-time lawyer or something. Just have somebody look over the contract, make sure you're careful who you partner with, and you must know your worth. You know, you can likely make it on your own as well, and you
Yeah, that's why I think like signing with companies is kind of crazy, because companies don't see you as people. They just see you as a number. Even when you're doing good, I think the company is like let's just say you're doing good. 9 times out of 10, the company's not going to try to help you out. They're trying to help the company. You're just a cog in the machine unless you're like the main nigga. Even when you the main nigga, if a nigga doing better than numbers than you, they'll throw you to the side for that nigga. Bro, it's better if you're your own person, but it is what it is. That's just my opinion.
might not even be needing these companies. Sometimes you just sign on with people because, you know, you're too afraid to take the step yourself. But sometimes, you know, it's just better to do it yourself because some of these companies end up being really scummy pieces of shit.
And predatory.
Okay, moving on to Shibuya Kaho's statement.
This is what this nigga look like? This nigga straight out of a Bollywood movie. Shout out to bro.
In here. Apparently, Vshojo staff has been doxing their creators and showing their real photos. So she tweeted,
What? I ain't gonna lie, bro. He just said in the beginning, like that niggas not being known is important to VTubers, bro. Cause you know how many creeps and weirdos you see the creeps and weirdos with what's the redhead lady name that he has the titty stream out? She's kind of crazy. She was on Kick. Amaranth. Yeah, bro. Like they have the benefit of being famous without all the fame and notoriety. You feel me? Cause hey, streaming is the new black. I mean, streaming is the new fame.
This person moved from a noted VTuber company to another as a staff last year, bragging about his new income. He thrusted me a few of his business cards to give to my good contacts. I found the action obnoxiously rude, but maybe he was too young and friendly to know better. Then the mother flipper wanted to meet up for tax advice because
when that nigga, what if he's trying to crush properly? You know what I'm saying? Nigga just got a new job, new promotion, new bands, new money. Maybe he wanted some new pussy, you know?
Because I'm a native in Japan and I hire an accountant. I was asked to have dinner in his area, which was quite far from me, splitting the bill. That day, I got convinced I didn't like the guy. Yet because I loved the towns he worked with, I was only secretly hoping that he would lose his job one day. Recently, I found from another creator that he was showing photos of VTubers' real selves while revealing their personal info, like their marital status. I now wanted to find a way to warn
I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of crazy.
Other employees. Why would you reveal marital status? This is some creepy shit. Also showing photos of their real selves when they specifically became VTubers.
Exactly, like just so niggas won't creep on them, like,
you know, conceal the identity and remain anonymous is messed up as shit.
And my argument is they probably had to find out who they really are just to like maintain they're really sending them the money on some type shit. I get that.
Today, I've learned the most despicable shit the company has done to their town. Don't know if he's involved with it, yet all my personal grudge is nothing compared to such betrayal. Sometimes, unfortunately, managers or agencies can be the town's worst enemies. Please always support the talent first. And this statement is blowing up on Twitter right now. Basically, Vshojo is being exposed from like all avenues, every single direction, like, you know, charity fraud, not paying back their talent as well. Now they're doxing people. Jesus Christ. If you knew about this guy, why didn't you speak up earlier? Actually, I just came back from the US where I gathered the info that he was still with the company, and I was actually meeting up with someone who's been working for him. Given it's a story I heard from someone else, I thought it was best to do in person. Right, so in my opinion, if this person is actually doing the things you said, I think they need to be sort of named and shamed so that they
That's what I'm saying. Say names. Name names, girly. Come on. I'm doing the thing, you know, when the girl be like, clock it, and they do the two fingers. Guys, my camera's broken, so you niggas can't see me. I'm just clock it, bitch.
Do it to other people? I mean, am I wrong there? I feel like at least if not publicly, like you know, the company should know. Although they probably won't do anything. At least the VTuber should know, right? Although everybody is already kind of leaving now, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, moving on to a VTuber confronting the Japan CEO and quitting live on stream. Now, keep in mind they probably don't have much control over the English side of Vshojo, right, and the English talents there. But yeah, apparently this guy's getting crucified now.
First of all, I was already planning to leave Vshojo this month.
1.3. Bro, that's my goal. I want 1 million subscribers. That's what my goal. But yeah.
Specifically, on the 31st.
Okay.
Because Vshojo hasn't paid a significant amount of money.
That's correct. Like, bro, that's like, can you imagine working for your job and them nigga not paying you, bro? That's crazy to me, bro. Nah, I would, bro. Irate, bro. What? Irate. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, but like, you playing me, my nigga. Like, bro, damn, I'm like, y'all niggas is playing with me, bro. Like, I think I'm a bitch or something. Like,
Me too.
っていうところはあったんですけれども。
So did you just say that Vshojo JP itself was doing good?
そうですね。
this gonna make a nigga, yo, y'all niggas doing good and I'm not getting paid? What?
Finances too?
そうですね。
You haven't paid me.
This was a pretty wacky stream. This shit goes insano style. Her confronting the CEO
Charlie look like a Viking.
of this company, her boss, live on stream, And also the fact that her boss agreed to do it in the first place blows my mind. That is baffling. Like, humiliation rituals aren't this brutal.
I quit Vshojo today.
はい。
Vshojo 辞めます、今日。
はい。
はい。31日予定でしたけど、今日辞めます。I quit. This is very wrong. ローさん。
はい。
Very, very wrong. You're telling me that Vshojo JP was doing good. Looked like.
I feel like because it's a union. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, things are going through my head. You know when you're like, I'm trying to have critical thought when it usually doesn't happen, bro. Right? So I'm thinking they're protected by a union, the people. Let's just say the funds weren't allocated in the right places, right? But the allocation of the funds were going to the regular workers, and the talent were not considered regular workers because they don't get regular workers benefits. I think that's what I'm assuming, right? That can only make sense if these niggas are getting paid. If he said but it's Japan brands, okay, not American brands.
Like at least doing good.
払っていたとしても、ケイソンに払っていたと。
But if anything, then these people are the face of the brand. If them niggas is not getting paid and everybody under them is getting paid, this is crazy. This is literally a 360 deal.
としても大丈夫だったっていう感じですね。
You're telling me you could have paid me?
そういうことです
Then where is it? Where is it? I want it now.
Tell him. Nigga, I would have crashed out. Bitch ass nigga. Who drew this? Who drew this cat with glasses, bro? What the fuck with a little backpack and the shirt? What the fuck?
Did you just die? What?
いや
Japan branch CEO claims that the Japan branch was doing fine, and they could have paid her, but they didn't.
Yeah.
We could have done it, but we decided not to.
Did they just not decide not? Like, there has to be a reason. There literally has to be a reason. Like,
What, Big Whoop? You want to fight about it? So what?
Wait, what? I mean, did he actually even understand what she was saying? Because that just seems like a completely nonsense response to me. Like, yeah, we could have paid you, but nah, I'm not choosing to do that today. I think they were basically saying, like, the English branch was hemorrhaging, like, I guess, revenue or something. So the Japan side couldn't pay until that side was actually fixed. Really dumb argument overall, because they need to get paid regardless, because it's literally their money that
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I'm giving these niggas an out. Like, I'm not out, but I'm trying to think of, I'm brainstorming reasons and understanding, like, what the fuck, why, if these people are the face of the brand, right? Vshojo, things that these are the people you pick for the face of the brand, and you're not paying them. These niggas should be your first priority. You should be cutting the fat of firing niggas. They should start firing niggas on the back end. Like, I'm sorry, laying niggas off, I get it, but the people who are the face of the brand that's going to make your brand look crazy to the masses, mind you, the court of public opinion is the reason why niggas want to be a part of this brand, right? Everybody's like, oh, I want to be, because they had all the famous VTubers and things of that nature, and they can control the narrative of the court of the public opinion, right? You not paying these niggas just going to make y'all look crazy. That's not even smart. Like, just even if you didn't have enough money, my nigga, where's the scapegoat? Find the scapegoat. Then the scapegoat niggas in Vshojo couldn't even like put the plot on somebody to point the finger at, so a nigga can take the fall. Like, bro, these niggas are so stupid.
Just holding hostage
Niggas,
here.
I didn't say the hard R.
They're clearly running some sort of bank type scheme here, right? Where they're using the funds elsewhere, and they're unable to produce them when asked. So this is something what banks do, right? They invest your money or whatever, but they can always produce it if you actually need it. So that way it isn't fucking illegal. For clarification, Vshojo's Japan CEO only manages the JP talents and has no control over how the company operates or how the finances are handled for EN. Case on doing this is essentially getting the highest authority she can get to speak on the matter. His statements boil down to, I don't know, because none of the EN's managerial or financial issues were communicated to the other branch. Everyone else, my lawyers advised me to stay silent. Keisan calls the Japanese CEO to grill him on stream. Absolute balls of her to question the CEO live on stream. Mad respect. Yeah,
it's not balls. It's dumb. I mean, if he ain't do nothing, I don't know why he agreed to this. Anybody, like, bro, I don't know why the CEO, but great content, but I don't know why that nigga agreed to that.
Are out of money. Either the business didn't work or someone has been siphoning off the funds and is getting ready to run for it.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like that's literally like but like, who's the fall guy? Who gonna take the blame for this?
I feel like this scandal is getting huge. I don't know if some insiders from the company are going to be talking about it, but yeah, it's going to be real interesting. Brother, they are fleeing the ship. I know the corporate office is the scene where SpongeBob is setting the office on fire. Always got to have the SpongeBob memes.
Or the nigga walking in with the pizza.
Okay, moving on to legal mindsets coverage and the legal implications of this whole ordeal, right?
Did the English branch like say anything? Like did the English? I'm curious about the English branch of Vshojo.
He talks about how the VTubers are not actually hired as employees, but they're actually hired as independent contractors, and that way these companies can do the most shady shit and not pay.
Oh my god! See, I'm guys. Oh my god! I'm so no pre-watch. So they're not under a union, right? They're not under a union, and am I right? Is that was
them back, right?
Now, one big thing that was brought up during this was that the staff was paid and not the talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like and I'm thinking, is that like a union? Like because they're unionized by the government or some shit?
There is a very important reason for that, which we're going to get into, which is all of the talents are designated, and this is for almost all VTubing companies. I have not seen one contract, and I've reviewed all of them, including the Vshojo contract, Niji Sanji, Hololive, Vactor, all the greatest hits from big to small, Face Connect. I know
this nigga because Johnny Somali, he a white man in Korea. You know them Caucasians love them Asian women. I want to be a part of the culture. The women are so feminine. I'm sorry, y'all.
All of them. I haven't seen a single contract that has said these people are employees. We consider them employees. They all try to make them independent contractors. That's very important because when it comes to fighting wages and paying wages, you have to pay employees under labor law, whether it's U.S. law.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Cause they have to. It's like yeah, God. Oh my God, I'm for it. I'm giga-brained.
Japanese law, really all around the world, you've got to pay out those wages. But when it comes to independent contractors, well, you can shaft them, and then they've got to come and sue you or bring an action against you or a claim against you to try to get those back. It puts a massive burden on them to claim those amounts of money. Now, I have, since the Niji Sanji crisis, been screaming from the top of the hills that this is BS. And I'll put some money in the swear jar for that one.
Ooh.
These people are...
You didn't even cuss. Gosh darn it.
Employees, whether you consider them full-time or part-time employees, they are under the control and authority of these VTubing companies.
Right, so obviously there's no problem hiring people as contractors if you actually pay them.
Now, it's not even that. I think a private contractor is like a one-time thing. These VTubers are the faces of the company. This is nasty. These niggas that are running these companies forever. He said it for every VTuber. They're nasty for making them fucking public contractors. These niggas are gross. These niggas are manipulative, predatory, off people, and they're the faces of the company. So just in case shit goes south, they can't pay them. Nasty ass. These niggas are nasty, bro.
When you're a big company, the situation is very different. It's sort of these classic scummy tactics to save a couple dollars here and there, and to make sure you legally can't fight back, right? Because if you're an independent contractor, the protections are way lesser than if you're actually an employee, and you can, sue much more easily. Then this next part, he talks about the whole labor law process and a few other legal liabilities here.
So the process for this would be to gather documentation of witnesses, which they're probably doing right now. Their lawyers, particularly Ironmouse, is probably gathering a lot of documentation, getting witnesses together, and then you'd report it to the labor commissioner. In this case, probably the labor commissioner of California. And after that, there's a required mediation. Now, this might be why they're saying wait, why Ironmouse said in her video, hey, we need to get to a certain part of the legal process. It might be because they want to go to that mediation, see if they can get a settlement, see if Vshojo can make this right. Otherwise, if that fails, there's going to be a civil lawsuit. They can bring a civil lawsuit.
I ain't gonna lie, Ironmouse got the money to sue these niggas to there and back. And if they not allocating their funds right, what? She's like, nigga, I'm gonna send you niggas to Yucatan, bro. What?
In which case, we'd all get that information. It'd be public information. We'd be able to talk about it. We'd be able to see everything that's going on. It would be a nightmare for them from Vshojo if they aren't already bankrupt, which we'll eventually touch on that topic. Ironmouse is a whistleblower saying there is something illegal going on here, i.e., taking money that's supposed to go to charity, whether that's embezzlement or whatever else, or a fraudulent transfer, like that can be reported, and there's no way you can retaliate against that. So if they donated money or you donated money, you're out there, you donated money, you might want to just have a chit chat with a lawyer and talk about what you did, how much money you gave, and what was going on with that. And then there's claims, once again, these are different types of civil claims for misrepresentation, breach of contract, fraudulent transfer. Particularly fraudulent transfer is at play here because of the large sum of money, because it's a massive
$500,000, bro.
Amount of money. Misrepresentation because they misrepresented that money was going to go to the charity and they didn't give it there.
Legal shit is so like messy, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. I can only imagine, like, just legal shit is so messy.
And breach of contract because there's an implicit contract. There's a fiduciary duty there to take that money and give it to the charity, and they broke that.
Right, so lots of legal problems for Vshojo here. Now, will they actually be getting sued? That's the question, right? Now, if
they wronged so many niggas, if niggas don't sue them, I'ma smack the shit out of every VTuber, my nigga, personally, bro.
Don't pay back the charity money or, the talent money, possibly. And I think the bigger problem here is not really getting sued by individual people like Ironmouse or anything. It's more the investigation by the FTC, because charity fraud, these are things handled by the FTC here, right? And that's a way bigger fish you don't really want to mess.
You know what's crazy? They fucked over all those people. I'm talking about the talent, and they're like, oh, them getting sued by those people isn't so crazy. Like, come on, bro, that's sick to hear. Like,
so my guess is that they are definitely going to pay back the charity money, that's for sure. But regardless, it's not going to do much to improve their reputation. Absolutely nobody is going to be joining Vshojo at this point. Everybody knows they're just in the gutter here, and nobody's going to trust them again. And this is the fall of a very large company here.
That duty to deliver that money can violate several federal laws. So it can be wire fraud. Wire fraud is one of the easiest ones to get them for. And certainly if they wanted to go down that route, and it is a case where they receive the money via the internet, because wire fraud is not just old school wires and telephones, it's the internet, they got them, boys. They got them on that one. Money laundering. But
listen, God forbid when a federal agent start talking to these niggas, bro, and they get the line, they gonna be just like that nigga Gil.
Potentially making false statements about where the money would go, misrepresentations. Also the FTC Act, which involves various regulation of money regarding charities. All of those things they can be hit with, and they could get real jail time on this. This is serious jail time in real prison.
I mean, absolutely deserved. Exploiting creators for this long, defrauding charity. I mean, heck yeah, go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect their $200. And it's especially insidious because it's IDF here, right? It's like people who really need this sort of money and really need this sort of help, and they're being denied it because of these people, right? Now Charlie talks about the situation and some updates involving Ironmouse's fundraising effort.
Damn, 600,000 bands. Great googly moogly.
They put their grubby paws on it before the talent does. So it's not uncommon in the space for the agreement between talent and agency to have the agency directly handle like their Twitch subs and their Twitch revenue and their Twitch ads, that kind of thing. It's diabolical.
Did somebody say diabolical? Another viewer of the legendary series, of course. Okay, I don't know if he actually watches, I'm kidding, but probably, all right, probably.
Ironmouse did a Tiltify link in the description, and that's been shared a lot from a lot of people that want to support, because the charity that she was raising money for never saw the money that she earned for them. And since this blew up, the Tiltify link has exploded, and over $600,000 is being donated to the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Oh, what a cute thing. That's beautiful.
Which I think is very, very nice. I think that is.
That's so. Yeah, $100,000 more. Man, that shit by Ironmouse really did that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not an emotional nigga. That shit, like, I'm hurt a little bit. I'm a little gutted from that, bro. Cause just imagine you're not able to like experience life and things and touch feet on grass, put your toes to the sand, bro. Sun gaze.
Great.
Good humans, baby. We love to see it. That's amazing. You know, power of the internet, power of the people, and they ended up raising even more than the initial 500,000. And hopefully they even get to 1 million, you know, make Ironmouse's day and a lot of people at the IDF as well. TLDR, stealing is bad. Stealing from chronic disease victims is even worse. Who would have thought, guys? Stealing from charity is actually bad. I hate this, and it isn't hyperbole. $1 million company took advantage of a disabled woman by lying to her, stealing from her, and even withholding money from their charity.
And the thing is, her subathon, bro, I ain't gonna lie, she was working. It was like a 24-hour, because I remember what was going on. I think it was going on in the same time Kai's subathon was going on, right? So, and Kai stopped by, Kai, like, he did a whole thing when he pulled up, like, bro, like, it was, nah, she was working hard. Nah, she's putting on for the gang, bro.
That saved her life. This is fucking vile. Yeah, I mean, that is actually what happened. Now that you put it out that way, that is really sinister. Remember when Vshojo plastered Ironmouse all over Tokyo to promote how well they treat their talents? Vshojo doesn't. Classic. Every time when you try to appear like you're the good person, it always turns around. Niji Sanji almost caused the towns to end themselves. Vshojo stole 500K from charity. That saved the streamer's life. So here we are on the Tiltify page, and she's raised
almost $1 million. What?
About 750.
And the thing is, they won't give this to the charity. Not only that, the Vshojo need to give them $500,000 too. So it's crazy.
$1,000. This is amazing. Whether you've been recently diagnosed, there's been people living with PI for years. PI is no cure, but there are life-saving treatments available that can improve the quality of life. And then we got a bunch of facts here. And yeah, all these people are donating, wanted to pedal for charity, but my bike vanished right after Vshojo borrowed it. Classic. To beautiful soul, I'm sorry, Mousy, I wish I could do more. Just a little supporter show, I care. And here we got some of the top donors. Shout out to these people, you know, really helping out a good cause here. Right, moving on to Ludwig's response here. Apparently he's getting a little bit of heat. Ludwig got cooked under his tweet here. So Ludwig tweeted, I believe Vshojo is a terrorist organization. Tecton responded, Hassan must be a
CEO. What the fuck?
the CEO, classic. Hassan must love Vshojo in that case. Ironically, speaking with someone who's friends with Hassan. Okay, everybody's just bringing up Hassan. Probably shouldn't have used the words terrorist there. Congrats on being thrown a softball. Vshojo bad is free for a popular opinion no one will disagree on. You love
niggas don't like Ludwig. What the fuck? I like Ludwig. He's cool with the FaZe boys.
terrorism, so you must be excited. Oh my god, people are not happy with Ludwig. You were friends with Hassan Piker, freaking regard.
Hassan do be on some bullshit, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Asman responded.
Ludwig tweeted about this. I believe Vshojo is a terrorist organization. Why would, it's just, he's obviously like, I think that people are very annoyed by Ludwig always trying to have the safe, like he's waiting for everybody to decide on the same thing so he can repeat it back to them for internet points. It just seems kind of fucking fake. And by kind of, I mean completely fucking fake. It's so annoying. Please come out with a hot take every once in a while, Ludwig, okay? You don't have to wait.
Just say how you feel, nigga. Like I don't subscribe to that. Like, niggas want to come out for a hot take every once in a while to infantilize and enrage the internet. Sometimes just say how you feel, and if you're wrong, you're wrong, and if you're right, you're right, nigga. At least you stood 10 toes and said what you said.
For the entire internet to agree before you tell
nigga Asman go come out with hot takes that don't even make any sense, like showering once a month. Nigga, oh my god. In 30 days, you showered that one time. Go to hell, boy. Boy, fuck you.
Them what their opinion is,
29 days of not
Jesus,
showering.
how annoying.
Man, Ludwig can't catch a break, I guess. I mean, I'm not really too pressed about this, as long as he's sort of helping the cause, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, not too much on Luddy. I know he got that nigga, Froggy Fresh. Is that him? Froggy Fresh? The nigga he got drunk? I made a video about him. I forgot.
The whole situation. I don't really mind him being cringe. Yes. Do I wish he would stop supporting his son? Yes. Okay, but
Hey,
whatever.
listen, that's his man's, bro.
I'll take what I can get here. Anyways, that's
I can't stand this lady. She a Muslim that like, you know what? Hey, man. Shout out to bro channel.
about it. Click this video or Vshojo steals $1 million from your bank account. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Hey, man, shout out to bro. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Man, that was a good video. I make videos like that, but they're only like 15 minutes, bro.
Stop selling them phones that's wired to the federal government.